Today I'm at Hendersonville Memory Gardens in Hendersonville, Tennessee. I'm in the section of the cemetery that's called the Cross, and you can see the large cross there. And I want to give you a glimpse of where the location is of the two brothers that were part of the original singing Hinson family that are buried here today. And the first one is going to be, as you'll see from the cross just close to it, there's a big magnolia tree here, and there's a bench underneath the tree is that of Kenneth Hinson. Kenneth was just 1/4 of the singing group, and they would also go by the names later on as the original Hinsons, and finally most people just call them the Hinsons. But anyway, the four that was in the group was Kenneth, his brothers Larry and Ronnie, and his sister Yvonne. These four siblings would start their gospel singing in a church in 1967 in California. Their father was the preacher there at that church. The three brothers, Kenny, Larry, and Ronnie, were not only singers in the group, but they were also songwriters, and they wrote a lot of the songs that they would sing and record. And probably the most famous song that they wrote and sang was what was considered their signature song. Is called The Lighthouse. The Hinson family was the opening act for the Happy Goodman family, which is another gospel singing group for a while. But then they would also co-host a show called the Gospel Singing Jubilee with Les Beasley. As a group, the Hinsons have been inducted into the Gospel Music Hall of Fame, as well as winning like Dove Awards and Singing News Fan Awards. But they also do individual awards for different groups, and Kenny has won a few of those by himself, not as a group. Individually, Kenny has been inducted into the Southern Gospel Music Association Hall of Fame and the International Country Gospel Music Association Hall of Fame. But he's also won the Singing News Fan Award as Favorite Male Singer for 3 different years. Now we're going to move down a couple of rows to see the gravesite of Kenny's brother, Larry Hinson. And since I mentioned about Kenneth getting individual awards, I'd like to mention that Larry would win the Singing News Fan Award as the favorite baritone singer. And the other brother, which is still living, is of this date, I think, Ronnie also won an individual award from them as the favorite songwriter. I mentioned that the Hinsons started out as singing as a group in 1967, and in 1988 they would kind of go their individual ways with careers and preaching and all. But they said in 1992 that Kenny got the urge to start the group back up, and they did, and they started out on a tour that was to cover 13 cities, and it was during this 13-city tour that he was diagnosed with having cancer. And in 1995, he would pass away, of course, from cancer. This is going to be just a short video today. As you may have noticed, they have a trailer or wagon of sorts with dirt in it as they're getting ready for a funeral just a little ways from Kenny and Larry's graves. Actually, where they have the trailer setting, it made it kind of hard for me to film Kenny's gravesite. I want to finish with saying the Hinson family singing still lives on, as Ronnie's son Bo has a group called the Hinson, and Kenneth's son Weston has a group called the Hinson family. The final thing I'd like to say about the original Hinson group is it is said that in 1995, the remaining 3 of the original Hinson group would sing their last song together at Kenny's funeral. So I'll close out this video with a look at Kenny's grave and say, I thank you so very much for watching my video, and as always, I hope you have a good day.